My name is Matt Maroldi. I am the Senior Manager of New Business Development at Mimeo, and I run the sales development team in New York. I would go home during the summers and I would work at like a men's health company. Like they basically had a line of products for men. I would do phone sales for them. And then I did pharmaceutical or medical device sales for a year and a half. And then I just ended up at Mimeo. The ability to pick out what's going to have the biggest impact on their success, and it's going to be fairly easy to fix. I think that's something that I love. And I think that makes a big difference when it comes to developing people, because yeah, you can work on one thing at a time and do all that stuff and that's great, but if you're working on the wrong one thing and it doesn't result in any actual production, then it's not really worth much, right? He was too consultative, which is weird to say, right? Like that's not something that should ever come out of someone's mouth. But he would, ask these, speaking of question structure, like he would ask these open-ended questions, and next thing you know, he's 20 minutes down the road, on the wrong turn, right? Went down the wrong path. He would have these hour-long conversations and not get anything out of it. So just to be able to keep him focused more on what the goal of the call is and kind of work within, confines of the conversation. He's on a different team, came to my team for like 9 months. It was last fiscal year. Ended up being #1 in new revenue and had a lot of success. And now he's still on my team and doing really great. So it's good to have a coaching style, right? It's good to have a managerial style, but you can't be too rigid with that because it's our responsibility to get the most out of every rep. I have high expectations for all of them, but they also know that I would do anything for them, right? They know I have their back and I know I do everything I can to make sure they're successful. So I just get to know them more on an individual basis and it kind of goes from there. It's more organic. Yeah, I was raised by a single mom. No, she was 23 when she had me. She was 25 when she had my sister. I'm 31 now, and I'm thinking, oh, my life it's so hard. And then just to think that she had an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old running around by herself. My junior year, my mom got diagnosed with cancer, so I was going back and forth to New Jersey a lot. So that was May, and then she passed away in December of that same year, 2009. That made me stay in the job I was at because I didn't really have the luxury of, living with my parents for a little while and figuring out what I like to do. So I just kind of stuck with the sales. And then it evolved, thank goodness, into something really, really good for me and something I was good at. I have a really close relationship with my grandma too, because my mom passed away a couple months after I graduated from college, and so I'm very close to my grandma. She's similar, to me. She's always telling me, she loves me. She's my #1 fan. Also, I'm like the oldest grandchild, so I was like a, firstborn Christ baby. I was born in December, so they were passing me around. Just got married in June, and then my wife and I just moved into our house. Seeing the fruits of everything I'm doing, right, coming to light, and I think that that excites me. #1, obviously everyone loves to see the reward. When someone's developing new people, it's more challenging. It's more, you have more variables, right? It's not just me and what I'm doing. It's me and what I'm doing and how it's affecting them and what they're doing and how are we doing it together. And I think that's really, that's what makes me keep doing it. I like that. I really, really like it.